everybody, my name is Carmen Shenk. I'm the Tiny House Foodie, and welcome to Right-Sizing Your Kitchen video series. This is January the 3rd, 2018, the third session. Now the first session in our video series was the why, keeping the why in mind so that we can keep our focus through the whole series. The second one in the series was choosing your favorite items. Now those are off limits in the downsizing process, so that's a good place to start as well. Choose your favorite items. Today we're going to talk about cleaning products. Now cleaning, downsizing, organizing, all of that goes together for me, and unfortunately a lot of our cleaning products are highly toxic. So I thought it really a good idea to go ahead and tackle that one early on in the process so that you're not steeping yourself in all of these toxins the entire month of January. So let's get started, shall we? A friend of mine recommended this app for my cell phone. It's called Think Dirty. Now you can use it on your app, your iPad, on your phone or your iPad. And it uses the camera of your cell phone, and you enter this barcode, okay? And you can enter the barcode or the name of the product, and it will most likely pop up. It has a really amazing selection of products in the app, and it will tell you on a scale of 1 to 10 how toxic your product is. Now, one of the things that we learned early on in tiny house life in our 125 square foot tiny house is that when you spray something, you spray a household cleaner, there's no place to go away from that smell, from the toxic chemical smell, and there's just no place to go. So we became really choosy really fast. So go through your home with the Think Dirty app, scan your products, enter the little barcode in there, and begin to find out what's actually in your kitchen, what's in your home, what's in your personal care products. Some of this has been really pretty horrifying for me because some of my favorite products turned out to be a solid 10, which means they're incredibly toxic. So in the trash right away, get it out of your house. Anything that's a 7, 8, or 9, 10, get it out of your house. Now things that are a little lower on the list that are not as toxic, you can decide. You may want to go ahead and use the product and just replace it when you run out with a less toxic option. But some of those guys that are really high on the list, get them out immediately, okay? Here are some examples. These used to be some of my very favorite cleaning products. Clorox Cleaner with Bleach is a 9. Clorox Formula 409 is a 9. Lysol All-Purpose Cleaner, Lysol Disinfectant Spray. I used to love both of those. 9, both of them. What about an air freshener? Febreze Air Effects, 9. Glade Air Freshener, also a 9. Are we seeing a theme here? What about Easy Off Oven Cleaner? Yeah, that's a really bad one. Windex Original Glass Cleaner, also a 9. These are highly toxic chemical products, and there are natural alternatives. So those of us who are tiny house people are already do-it-yourselfers anyway. So it's not a big deal to just add one more do-it-yourself thing to the list, right? So how do we keep it inexpensive? How do we keep it natural and non-toxic? And how do we keep it easy? Because the more complicated it is, the less likely we're actually going to be to do it. So I have some very simple alternatives. This one is my favorite. This is the one that I use a lot. Essential oils, yay! You've probably been seeing and hearing and reading a lot about essential oils lately because it seems like they're everywhere. It may seem like a trend, but people have been using essential oils forever, so it's actually not a new thing. But one of the ones that's got a really great reputation is a product called Thieves, and it's a blend of essential oils. Lemon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and I'm forgetting something. Oh, and cinnamon leaf, okay? So it's a blend of these 5 essential oils, and you can put 15 drops in your little spray bottle. You can fill the rest with water, and then, the oils will be sitting on top of the water naturally. If you want them to emulsify, add a pinch or 2 of salt, or add a teaspoon of rubbing alcohol or vodka. Either way, and it will get the blend to emulsify. Spray wherever you need the ick to go away, okay? So crazy simple and small. So it fits in a tiny house, even one that's 125 square feet. And that's a really great option, okay? Vinegar and baking soda, two hardcore basic natural cleaners, really great. Use vinegar in place of bleach. Use baking soda in place of scrubby powders, anything that needs a little grit. And use them together. They form a chemical reaction that will foam all up, and it will take really nasty grease, build up on things, and it will make it go away, which is really a beautiful thing. There is an all-purpose cleaner, and I'm going to add some recipes to the blog post that goes with the video, okay? So there's a really great all-purpose cleaner. 1 cup of distilled water. Now, if you don't want to go buy distilled water, just boil a cup of water and use it once it's cool. And add 2 tablespoons of Castile soap, and then 15 drops of the essential oil of your choice. Okay, so anything that's like a citrus or a clove, cinnamon leaf, thyme. So many of these essential oils have really great qualities like antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial, antiseptic, and antiviral. So it's really great to use some of these natural things instead of the toxins, because trust me, when it says antibacterial on the label, it's going to be really high on the chart, okay? It's going to be really high because that stuff's crazy toxic, okay? So use the alternative. The natural product actually is effective and safe as opposed to toxic. There is a vinegar cleaner recipe, and again, these will be on the blog. 1/2 cup of distilled water, 1/2 cup of distilled vinegar, 1/2 of a juiced lemon, and 15 drops of essential oil of your choice. Okay, combine it in a spray bottle, and you have to keep this one in the refrigerator because of the lemon. And you have to, if you use this, the Castile soap, you'll have to actually clean, you have to wipe after that because it will leave a soapy residue, so you'll have to rinse, okay? So then my personal favorite, because it's crazy easy and very cost effective, is Thieves Household Cleaner. Now it uses that same essential oil blend, and it's just a cleaning concentrate. So you add a teaspoon of this to your spray bottle, the rest is water, and you're good to go. So the cap is actually a teaspoon as well, okay? So you can use 1 capful or measure out a teaspoon, either way, it's the same thing. And add that to your spray bottle, and you're good to go. I will put more information on all of these items on the blog, so you have all of those handy. But since cleaning is such a part of this downsizing, organizing, cleaning process, I thought it really helpful to make sure you get the toxins out of your environment first, so that you're not spending the whole month of January just steeping yourself in nasty stuff. We all want to detox this time of year and use our fresh start of a new year to also be a clean start. So those are my favorite household cleaners, and they work especially well. They're especially well suited for a tiny house because they're not expensive, and they're actually natural instead of chemical toxins. And they don't take up a whole lot of space. And instead of a whole row of little cleaning products, you can use these simple things instead. And that's why I appreciate them so much more. So I'm Carmen Shenk, the Tiny House Foodie, and thank you for joining me for the Right Sizing Your Kitchen video series. And I'm here to remind you that we can go tiny, enjoy simplicity, and eat really well. You may not think that you can go tiny, but I know you can. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it.